Welcome back, trainers, and in this video I'm going to be showing you why you need to raid YVELTAL to get it to level 50 or at least get as much XL candies or 100 before it's gone. This thing is absolutely amazing. I personally have 100, level 50. I needed to get to Best Buddy. I don't know why I'm slacking on that. So we do have the Legacy Oblivion wing, okay? This is going to be very good as you're going to be getting stab on it. It does have Hurricane. It also has Gust. Gust is going to be a quick flying move, so it's going to be utilized as a great flying type too, and a great dark type attacker. We're going to be going with Snarl for the quick move so we can farm quicker. Plus, we're not going to be so damn vulnerable between those quick moves. And then, of course, we're going to go with Dark Pulse. Now, I have to say something really quick before we get deep into this video, and that is going to be there's going to be times where I hit Dark Pulse where I should be hitting Oblivion Wing. Now, both of them require the same amount of energy, except for Oblivion Wing does more damage straight up. Now, if you're going up against something that it's super effective to, for instance, this Mewtwo right here, or if I'm going up against, say, a Dialga, which is going to be part Steel, which is resisting flying, then of course Dark Pulse is going to be what you're going to want to go for. But when it comes down to straight up neutral damage, you're going to definitely want to go for that Oblivion Wing. I just want to tell you that right now, so you can go ahead and comment it down below. You should have went Oblivion Wing. I know. We're going to have two parts to this. It's not going to, you're not going to really see the transition, but probably like midway, I'm going to be doing another day, and I have it in my mind, okay, now let's do Oblivion Wing. All right, but with that said, folks, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm having a phenomenal day. Absolutely just gorgeous outside, great weather. Baby moose are running by my house in the backyard like it's a zoo or something. Unbelievable. So I am going to be going out there and getting some more drone footage. If you watched my last video, I do have it up and operational again. Something was up with the app, but I went through on a website and now it actually works now. So we're good to go on that end. But if it's one thing, it's another with me, I swear. For these DJI drones that I do have the joysticks to maneuver them for the controller, they're like screw-in. And as I was walking through this dirt grass field, apparently one fell out, so I don't know where that is, but I do have these kind of pilot driving gloves, which are leather, so I can still kind of get a grip on that and fly it, but I need to order one of those. So look forward to those videos sometime, probably at the end or during commentary videos or something like that. Anyways, with that said, folks, let's see what we have going on here. I had an absolute blast. I do believe we have all 3 leagues right now, so, you know, you can still do Master League, right? We are going to be pairing it up with Zygarde, as well as Shadow Metagross. Shadow Metagross is going to be sticking it out with us the entire time, and we are going to swap out the Zygarde for Shadow Mewtwo here in a little while, so the Zygarde is going to be equipped as my Best Buddy, and then the Mewtwo will. Alright, but with that said, let's have a little fun here. So this is going to be a great situation here for us. Of course, they do have Ancient Power. Of course, they do. They always have the move that they need to go up against the Pokemon that I have out in the field. Always. But we do resist that Ghost, so we can kind of let those go there without being farmed down. All right, so at this point, I think what we're going to want to do is maybe shield them up. And I don't know if we can actually farm them down at this point. Now we're just going to throw. We're just going to win the CMP here. Or not the CMP, but the battle. We're going to use all shields. We're going all in here. Okay, we'll do the same damn thing. So now at this point, we can farm them down. You better believe it. And we have a charge move for both of them. All right, Oblivion Wing as well as Dark Pulse. And we're going to be going with the Oblivion Wing. What was that they threw into the battle? Xerneas. Hey, there you go. See, another thing you can do is kind of fight back against those fairy types, especially if you have the quick move Gust, because that is going to be doing neutral damage plus stab, and it'll be going right through them. So, yeah, here's the thing about Xerneas is it's a little squishy, but not too squishy. All right, so that's what's going on for it. But it's, again, one of these Pokemon where these are the types that I like to invest in mostly. They're going to be utilized for Master League as well as raiding. I mean, I'll invest in something that's solely good for Master League, and when you bring it to the raids, it's garbage, like, for instance, Zygarde here. But it's just best to invest in those dual usage type of Pokemon, right? So we're going to go ahead and take out this Fairy with our Dragon. And if you're thinking, whoa, this team is weak to Fairy, you got YVELTAL as well as Zygarde. Yeah, I know, who cares? And We just took out a fairy, no big deal. If we are met with a, I don't know, say a Togekiss in the lead, yeah, we're pretty much screwed, for sure. But when that day comes, then we'll face it, okay? All right, anyways, we're going to be seeing them swap into their Dialga. We're going to go for a Crunch, get a shield, and then swap into our Metagross Shadow. Yep, I don't know. There's something about this Shadow Metagross that I just really like using. It hits so damn hard. It can take a hit. Obviously not as well as the regular one, and it's also not 100, but it does decent IVs, and I'll take it. Another dual usage here, raids and in Master League. Taking that win there, bringing in a Shadow Kyogre. Oh, I think this is going to be a close one here. Shadow Kyogre can be a real pain in the butt to deal with, all right? Most of the time, I guess you will be all right because everybody's got a dragon on their team, right? Okay, so we get the last shield out of them here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be shielding this up as well. We kind of need to stay in here for a bit. We have the YVELTAL in the back just hanging out there. And they do bring in their Ho-Oh. We're going to go ahead and go for a Crunch here. I'm going to call this. I'm going to call a Sacred Fire. Oh, hell yeah. Can we survive to get to the next one here? Oh, we do. See, Zygarde, you're just you're the, I was going to say the man, but you're the Pokemon. How about that? Okay, so we bring in our YVELTAL here. We're going to go ahead and just shield up this Sacred Fire. And I wasn't too sure if we actually got the attack down or not. I wasn't going to see that. Alright, so here we go. This is getting a little bit crazy. So this Surf, I'm pretty sure this is Surf. Alright, not enough. So I go for, damn, see? I need to go for Oblivion Wing. Idiot. But it's enough to take them out. If it wasn't, then... yeah, that would have been on my scrubby self right there. Next game, we're going to be met with a Mewtwo with our Zygarde. This is always a good matchup for us here, Shadow or not. Although the Shadows do hit like a son of a gun, that is for sure, but Ice Beam's the only thing you really need to look out for. Zygarde is just too OP. Obviously, another thing that you should try to get right away, or as soon as possible. Start completing those routes if you have some in your area. Just knock them out, folks. I understand. Sometimes I would be out there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get the 3 cells because I didn't get them for the first 2 routes that I did. And yeah, it's pretty annoying. And really quick, random tip, I know most of you already know this, but I'm just going to say it anyways. If you go down a route for the day and you don't get any cells, don't do it again. You're not going to get any. Okay, that's just not the way it works. If you don't get any cells from the first time you do it, you're not going to get any more. Okay, just go on to the next one. Don't waste your damn time. Okay, so anyways, we have the Dialga out here. We're going to go ahead and just keep spamming. Now, another move that YVELTAL does have is Focus Blast, okay? So, a lot of these situations when you're going up against a Steel type, or another Dark type, I suppose, Focus Blast them is essentially going to one-shot them, okay? But then you're going to have to give up the Dark Pulse or the Oblivion Wing, which I don't really recommend that you do. Honestly, it's up to you, but... what are you going to do when you're up against a fairy? You're pretty much screwed, okay? Alright, so anyways, we're going to go ahead and shield them up here. And the Metagross barely pulling off this win for us. It's going to be doing this a couple of times. I do believe it's going to be actually owning and putting a Ho-Oh in its place in a little bit too. Pretty funny stuff. Alright, next game we're met with a Rhyperior. Always nice to see people. I don't know if Rhyperior is spice, honestly. It's an interesting pick, okay? I love to use Rhyperior in the Master League. I love Rhyperior as a Pokemon in general, right on too. And that right there, folks, was frame skip. Yeah, it didn't allow me to hit all the bubbles. Stupid son of a gun game, Niantic. You guys are idiots. All right, so yeah, I love the old school style stuff. But when it comes to me using Rhyperior in the Master League, what happens is it always throws water or grass at me. It's a really crazy concept. Who knows? It's just a mystery. Just a coincidence, right? Anyways, I bring in my Metagross up against our Dragonite. They back out, and we take that win, and we're going to keep it moving here, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. It's really appreciated. And I want to just let you know, too, always good to let you all know this, you can get yourself the level 50 trainer jacket, the one that you see me wearing in my videos. Absolutely amazing quality. Again, I wouldn't push stuff that I did not personally like myself. If it was weak quality, I would not try to, tell you about it, but these level 50 jackets are freaking phenomenal. They've only got the black one left, but with the code AK15, you will be able to get yourself a nice discount, and you're going to be more than happy when you receive it. I'm telling you what, if there's anybody who received the jacket and wasn't happy, you're probably just a grouch. That or the size just didn't fit you, but I'm 6 foot tall, 175 pounds, and I wear the medium, okay? So there's a little comparison for you. Just a little plug there, okay? Just wanted to shout that one out. And I do have a direct link down below, so go ahead and click on that, and remember to use code AK15 to get yourself about a $20 off discount, depending upon where you live and all that stuff, but that's what it usually amounts to. So go ahead and check it out. Supports me, and you're gonna get yourself one of the freshest jackets. I tell you what, people are gonna ask you, where'd you get that? They probably don't even play Pokemon. They're like, where'd you get that? Because it just looks so fresh. Anyway, let's see what we have going on here. Mewtwo doesn't stand a damn chance now, does it here, folks? I love it. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I've been waiting for this one here. Yveltal up against Mewtwo. Go figure, with my odds, the Mewtwo's will have like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. Focus Blast will do a lot too. All right, next game we're met with a Garchomp. Good old classic Garchomp. Still to this day, one of the best Pokemon designs ever made. They're going to be swapping into another dragon. Wow. This team is weak to Fairy. They must have Steel in the back. Must have Steel in the back or Poison. Highly doubt it's Poison. So we'll see what Steel it is. I'm going to put my money on Melmetal. I forgot what this battle is. All right. So we're going to go ahead and shield them up. They do hit me. Keep on going with that Dragon Claw. Again, I do believe it. Just another one? Oh yeah, another Dragon Claw. We survive it and get to the Meteor Mash. Let's go. All right, taking out that Dragonite, and they bring back that Garchomp to take us out in a couple of moves here. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Zygarde here. Now, Outrage is going to do a lot of damage, actually. We're going to go ahead and throw that Crunch here, and they're going to be letting it go. Our Dragon Tail is really digging into them. How much does Outrage do? Really putting in that damage there. And they do have a Metagross in the back, immediately swapping into the Yveltal. And we're looking good. We're definitely going to be shielding this up. We are going to be able to outpace them here. And this is why I'm going with Snarl, because it does farm up so stinking quick. Look at this. Look at this. They let it go, holding on to their last shield. And we are farming them down. That is a wrap. They back out, and we take that win. Thank you, Yveltal. All right, let's keep it moving here. Next game, Zygarde in the lead up against Kyogre. We will take it. All right, so of course the Metagross doesn't really like to go up against a Kyogre here, so this is just perfect. When it comes down to Yveltal, again, it is a little bit squishy, but when it comes down to that quick move, it really just tears Yveltal apart, man. All right, so we'll just stay right where we're at here. We're looking great. This is always a matchup you will pretty much win unless they do hit you with a Blizzard, okay? And or shield their Kyogre up and then hit you with like an Origin Pulse or something. So we'll let this go. Another Surf, fantastic. Down they go. They're bringing in a Togekiss, and we're just going to let them take us out because of course we're going to bring in our Metagross. They immediately swap into their Dialga Origin, and here we go with this. Now this is going to be an Iron Head. We're going to shield up everything here. I think we may hold on to our last shield, bring in the Metagross, and then just Meteor Mash them afterwards, after the fact. Let's see what happens. Building up a little bit more energy here, going for another Dark Pulse, of course. Now another thing you can do is kind of fake them out, make them think that you're going for Focus Blast because there is still that threat on the Yveltal to one-shot them. Getting to the next Dark Pulse before they do take us out, and then bringing in the Metagross here so they can't farm the remainder of the Yveltal, right? Yeah. It's got, what, like 1 HP? That would have been like one more Dragon Breath. So we'll go ahead and shield this up. Another Iron Head for me here. And we will win CMP up against Togekiss, even if it has Flamethrower, which I highly doubt it was even there. And we're going to go ahead and take them out and take the win and pretty much one-shot that thing because, well, we're Shadow Meteor Mash. Let's get it. All right, next game. This is one of the best matchups for the Zygarde up against Melmetal. They're going to swap into Togekiss. We bring in the Metagross, and here we are yet again in this absolutely glorious matchup here. There's nothing they can do, and it has nothing to do against them, okay? Got a little Matrix stutter there. What's going on? What happened? What, did you just mishear that? Anyways, so what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Let's see it. Okay, everybody's like, well, you can figure it out. Everybody can work around his bad situation. I mean, these people, man, they will literally... I don't want to get too dark here, but they'll protect this Go Battle League until the very end, thinking that they're still going to get that Mountain Dew Dorito sponsorship. Bringing in the Dragonite, using their last shield, they're going to go ahead and bring in Yveltal, and here I am, frantically trying to tap on that Dark Pulse when I should be going for the Oblivion wing, because it's neutral for both of them, and it just does more damage, plus it costs the same amount of energy, so what the hell am I doing? But it doesn't really matter. Whatever. They've already backed out, and we're going to go ahead and take that win. Let's go. All right, this team's doing pretty good for me here. When are we going to have that Mewtwo in the front? Wow, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That is incredible. I really didn't know when I was going to have those starting here. So we're actually met with a shiny Goodra. Is that 100% Goodra? What's that combat power? No, it's not quite. 100, well, wait, I think it is 100, it's just not best buddy. No, isn't 100, isn't it like a 3,990 something? And then when you get it to best buddy, it just barely gets to 4,000 combat power. Anyways, they're using Spice. You got to give it up to them. Give it up for them, right? So we're going to take that win there. Nothing too special. Nice Goodra there. It is going to be #1 in Master Premier. So no mythicals or legendaries. Goodra will be #1. Next game, we're met with a Dialga here. All right, so Shadow Ball, it does a decent amount, but Side Strike still does a lot. And if they shield it up, it's less of a risk, right? So we're going to go ahead and just keep spamming Side Strike. I think I'm actually able to get to it 2 more times after this. Well, not 2 more times including this. So 1, and then we'll get to another one here. Bingo! And they're going to, of course, farm me all the way down. Yeah, they'll have a lot of energy, but we do have Metagross here. Still left with a pretty decent amount of health, to be honest. Not too threatened. They are going to retreat with energy. I'm going to build up energy on my Metagross and then swap into the Yveltal up against this Giratina here. And if they don't have, Shadow Ball is going to do a decent amount. See, that's pretty good. But Dragon Pulse would have done it. So what we're going to do is build up to 2 of these Dark Pulses so we can take out that Dialga right when they bring it in here because they are shieldless. And we're going to go ahead and throw that immediately. They do bring in the Dialga. Yveltal is on freaking fire here. What's in the back? A Kyogre, unfortunately. No. We go for the Oblivion Wing, and we actually go for the right one. Correct. Good. And if we landed that, it's over. They already knew it. That's all we needed to do. If we didn't land that, I think they could have maybe pulled it off. All right, next game. What are we going to see here, folks? A Landorus. Sounds good to me. We will win that CMP when it comes down to that first charge move being thrown here. They got to that Sandsear Storm. Wait, am I calling it wrong? Sandsear Storm? Hold on. I think I've been saying something here. No. Oh, it was another video. Hey guys, look, I do it on purpose so you can comment, okay? I'm not out of my mind. No, of course not. Anyways, they're going to be swapping into their Dialga. We're going to go ahead and bring in that Metagross. A whole lot of frame skipping going on. Even with the ×2 speed, you can see how bad it is. Jeez Louise, man. Give me a break. Hey, folks, tell me how are you doing in Go Battle League? Are you skipping days now when you used to play every single day? Did you used to like kind of wait for your battles to be ready and play them at midnight like me? I couldn't wait. I would stay up and just anticipation to do my next battles. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. This is so fun. But you're so not. I wouldn't say burnt out. I'm not burnt out. I'm just annoyed by the manipulation and psychology of the whole thing. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, stop with the algorithm, okay? Let us just battle normal people and have fun. So fine though, that's okay, sure. One of your biggest advocates for PvP. I know there's a lot of them out there. I know they're multiplying by the day. That's why it's harder to make content for freaking Pokemon Go because it's so damn diluted with so many people out here doing it now. But back in the day, you know, that's what it was. But sure, you want to lose one of your peoples? Good, no problem. All right, but anyways, what's going on here? Our attack has been dropped by 2 stages, right? What's going on with this Mewtwo? All right, perfect. That Mewtwo is really struggling there. But next game, we're met with a Sylveon. Let's get it on. This is a fine matchup here. We just got to make sure we don't let them sneak. Now, people were like, don't let them sneak any quick moves, dude. You got to learn how to stop doing that. Oh, my gosh. I can't stand that. Look, I understand how that works. Again, with the frame skip and this way this game is so laggy, I'm hitting it the right time. They're just allowing it to go through. Sometimes, look, did you see that fire spin? Did you? Okay, perfect example. I can't even believe it. How perfect is this? Rewind it. I was literally hitting the bubbles and a fire spin went through. That's impossible. Did I let that one go through? Do I need to learn how to stop, you know, make those magical quick moves stop going through too? It's like These are the types of people that we are dealing with. Complete brain dead dummies who actually will just literally play devil's advocate in any and every situation just because they don't like you or whatever the case. Maybe they hate themselves, whatever, all right? But don't take all these people's advice. It's good to take constructive criticism. It's good to listen to the people. If you're like, oh, I'm always right, you're always wrong, then you're an ignorant idiot and you're just gonna forever suffer and pay the consequences for that. But when it comes down to these other dummies, you gotta vet them out, okay? Anyways, enough about that. I know I go on these little rants and tangents, but I know you're all here for it. So we have this mirror match. This kind of pisses me off sometimes. It doesn't piss me off, actually. It's just nerve-wracking kind of a thing. Like, are they gonna shield? Am I wasting my energy? Am I gonna call the Psy Strike? What is going on here? So this is definitely another Psy Strike. I'm shielding it up because it just simply does way too much. Okay, so they're gonna be swapping into their Melmetal. I'm going to build up a whole hell of a lot of energy and bring in the Metagross. All right, so I think we're going to let this go. They hit me with a superpower. 2 is simply not enough, unfortunately for them. So that's going to be good for us. They're going to lower their attack and their defense by 2 stages. We're going to go ahead and just throw that Earthquake here and take out that Melmetal. Down it goes. Fantastic. They bring in a Togekiss. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. All right, so they just snuck a charm through. Did you see that? Oh, for crying out loud. This stupid game, bro. Going for another Psy Strike. We needed to land that. We had to. It was over if we didn't. There's no way we got YVELTAL. We cannot pull that off. Check this out, though. Now you get to see how much Focus Blast does. Wow, doing quite a bit. I'm not nervous. I don't care. That Togekiss has literally 1 HP. We'll take them out with a quick move. No problem. Something you don't see too often, right? Alrighty, next game, what are we going to go up against? A Origin Palkia. Sounds good to me. Yeah, no problem. This is a fine matchup here. We'll take it. Psy Strike. Shadow Mewtwo is just it's just OP. It's nasty. It's not on the level of Zygarde, but it's on the same tier as... Jeez, should I even allow this in here? Kind of a thing, right? So we do have a Landorus. We're going to go ahead and catch a Sanseer Storm. And, it's always good to catch that and all, but you're still going to get your attack drop no matter what, unfortunately. But Oblivion Wing still, putting in that work there. Stone Edge coming in hot. Oh my gosh, look at that, Stone Edge. Get into the next charge move. We're going to go ahead and just throw that right away, of course. Take them out. Then the animation for Oblivion Wing as well as the sound is freaking awesome. All right, they do have a Ho-Oh. I do believe this is where the Metagross is going to go full Super Saiyan Vegeta here and just completely disregard everything and everybody around them. Okay, so here we go. They're bringing in their Palkia. We will shield this up because at this point we're thinking, okay, they're not going to get to a charge move. We're going to get to 2 Meteor Mashes, and we just need to maintain as much health as possible. So we're not quite to 2. We're just going to go ahead and throw the first one here. We're just stopping that Incinerate and going for the next one. And Meteor Mash, Shadow Metagross is taking out a damn Ho-Oh. What do you think about that? With a shield left. Oh, but there's always those people out there, man. Next game, another Mewtwo lead. It's starting to get a little old here. Starting to get a little old. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and shield this up. And they hit me with a bait Psy Strike. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing after building up to Shadow Ball. Hopefully we can get a shield too. Great. Sounds fantastic. I think I try to catch. Okay, I do catch, but it is a Psy Strike. So, yeah, could have let that one go with Mewtwo. And they're bringing in their own YVELTAL. So, check this out. We're both 100%. We just have the same energy. So, what happens if you have 2 Pokemon of the same type, like this here, and the same IVs in their attack, obviously 100s, right? Well, it's going to be randomized as to who's going to win that CMP, charge move priority. So it let them go first last time. Now it's letting me go first this time. So again, it's like a coin flip. It's not going to be like, okay, you're first, Timmy. Now you, Susie. Okay, it's not like that. It's kind of just coin flip. We're going to Psycho Cut down this YVELTAL. We're going Scorched Earth. I'm telling you, this is Vegeta Super Saiyan right here. He doesn't care about nobody. You're like... Vegeta Super Saiyan. Do you realize we're at Super Saiyan 12 by now? Like, okay, geek. All right, I'm back when the things really mattered. I don't care about this crap now. Okay, I'm talking about when Goku first turned into Super Saiyan, going up against Frieza on Nappa. Those days, well, you can never replicate that again. You can never replicate that again. I can't even tell you how awesome that was. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!